Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Charlie is awake. She's been awake for a while.
We're watching Superman 2.
Yes, we were watching Superman. It looks like the light has changed. And now this guy's got a nice little glare on it. Is that better? Yeah, less glare.
There's one person watching.
We got one person watching. Somebody's watching. That one person. Thank you. How you doing? Good morning.
More answers, we know they're watching.
When they answer, yeah, when they say something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and your sister's awake.
I told you.
We are live. You're right on time. We've been live for 1 whole minute.
Oh my god. Yes!
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. I only brought one book. Sorry. I'm reading it right now.
You got one book and you've been reading it?
I'll bring more. I just want to read a little.
That's all right. You can read. Good morning.
They all answered. Oopsie.
Well, now we got 7 people. We got 7 people watching. Sorry. I got my Dark Side shirt because I got my Dark Side books here. And here, Dark Side. It's all Dark Side. This whole middle section's all Dark Side. Kate has Poison Ivy and Scarecrow. Charlie's got Two-Face, Reverse Flash, and Catwoman. We got all these great DC bad guys behind us today. And Charlie and I were watching Superman 2 a little bit this morning. Enjoying a little Christopher Reeve goodness.
He's good.
He's my favorite Superman.
Me too.
I like him a lot.
I like Henry Cavill with a beard.
Henry Cavill with a beard?
Yeah, when he was in the Superman one.
Oh yeah, in Man of Steel when he has the beard as a traveler. Yeah. We finally see John's Dark Side, yes. So I got my favorite Dark Side cover from Mr. Miracle. Great book. And then you got the cameo and first appearances here and there. All those cameo first appearance. Mumbo jumbo. Justin, you know all about it.
Brandon?
Brandon is Comics Kings. He's right there. So, hey, let's say hello to everybody. Hello, Brandon. Good morning to you. Hello, Captain Comics. He says, ahoy, mates and mermaids. Rob Boswell says, hi, John, Charlie, and Kate. Guten Morgen, Freunde. Guten Morgen to you as well. Legion of Comics Mark is here. He says, good morning. He says, make sure that everybody buys. Let me find the book he's talking about. Swamp Thing. He really loved Swamp Thing. And I will say it's a very good issue. I think I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was a very good book. So there you go. Mark is correct.
A 9.
I haven't seen Sam from Sam's Tangled Web in so long.
Yes, you have.
One of my first moderators. Thank you for coming by, Sam. I hope you're having a nice morning.
Comics and coffee.
And we said hello to Justin, but we'll say it again.
Hello.
Don't knock over my cup now.
Hello.
And then our bagel buddy, Jennifer, who I hung out with last night. Awesome lady.
Blueberry bagel.
We were both on Hero and the Kids show last night. Will and Sean's Comic Talk live show.
You didn't tell me my bagel buddy was there?
Your bagel buddy was there, but she's here now. You can eat the other half of your blueberry bagel. We have Chamorro Cinema who says, Hafa Adai and good morning, y'all. Good morning. I think I said that right. Hafa Adai. That was my best effort. Been waiting on this for 2 hours, says Ryan.
I brushed my teeth for this, so
I appreciate
I did
that.
that twice.
The audience can't really. There's no smell-o-vision, right? These sound like, but this sounds like Kate waiting for WandaVision last night, right? Hello to Ruben Guzman. What is up? Southern Comic Geek is here. What is up with you, man? We got. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Nope, wait, some new people jumping in. Perry's dropping emojis, and Kate's favorite is right there. Bum, bum, bum.
No one has.
Bearded Comic Bro is here. He said, good morning, friends, and John. But, of course, I read it out of order, so it worked even better for me. Hello. Terry Vaughn is here. Good morning to you. Wanda rules. Kate would agree with that. Kate's a big Wanda and Vision fan. Bagel buddies. See, there we go.
That's my new favorite emoji. The bagel face.
Grandmaster says, my daily dose of comics with kids. There you go.
Daddy, it looks like
Smell-o-vision. Yeah, man.
the one that she made, which says the heart and a bagel, and the heart looks like a bird bagel, a bagel bird.
Yeah, does
A
it?
little beak.
A burgle.
Smell-o-vision never took off, right? It's an interesting idea, interesting concept. Sean is here. Stay Puff 1983. He was talking about the original Django film with Varangian Vigilante yesterday, which is funny because I had just recently watched Django Unchained again, the Tarantino film recently. So clearly we're thinking alike a little bit. Good morning to everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a nice morning. Getting their Saturday weekend plans started off right. How you girls doing? You ready for a weekend? Everybody's working for the weekend. I got your bagels over there. Yeah.
Okay.
We talked both movies. There you go, says Stay Puff. Nice. Oh, yeah. Bearded Comic Bro unboxed the books that we sent for Jordan. Hello, Jordan. And for Bailey, Sleeping Bailey. So hopefully they enjoy some of the fun reading. They did that over on Instagram. So if you want to watch the unboxing, follow the Bearded Comic Bro on Instagram, and then you can check that out. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands right now. Perry's been playing Zelda all morning. Which version of Zelda are you playing, Perry? Is there a new one that I don't know about? Or you an old school original Nintendo? Or you my personal favorite is the Ocarina of Time. That is one of the all-time great video games. Amazing. N64 video game. Amazing.
Is that the one we have?
We've got pretty much all of those, the old original ones. But I respect the original game. It was a lot of fun as a kid for however 2D and flat and kind of whatever that it was. Still a very good game. But Ocarina of Time is the bomb.
We have an animated one.
What does that mean? Aren't all video games animated?
It's animated though.
They all are.
It's not like 2D, 3D.
Yeah, that's the Ocarina of Time. Mm-hmm. On the Switch, he's playing Breath of the Wild. And yes, Ocarina of Time is top-notch, better than this new one. That's too bad. I didn't mind. What was the one on the Wii? Didn't they have, or no, maybe it was a different system. They had one that was like the Wind Walker or something like that I thought was it was all right. It was not bad. Whatever. Video game talk. Ocarina of Time. Wind Walker, there it is. So Chamorro is talking that. Okay, yeah, Wind Walker was pretty good. I like that one. Link to the Past. I don't know that I know that one. I don't know Link to the Past. Busted my N64 a couple of weekends ago. Oh no. Mine is still working a little bit. The girls like to play GoldenEye on that one.
Yeah, but not with you.
Not with me because I'm too good at it?
No, because you're a cheater. You're mean.
Hey, look, all the Toms are here. All 5 of them.
What?
Tom. Right there. Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64. No, brother, GoldenEye, my man. Gotta go with GoldenEye. Hello, Jeff Schultz. I mean, let's just be honest. I think the N64 is, in my opinion, the peak of Nintendo. Like, all the best games. The system worked really well. The controllers were really versatile. So I'm a huge N64 fan. But we got the immortal Biggie Shaq and Just a Rican in his comics. Sorry, I clicked and then Biggie jumped. But there's Biggie Shaq too. Biggie, I got my DC bangers here for you, brother. I put up some awesome stuff just for you, Biggie.
But they're not good enough because mine are better.
DC Rogues Gallery here. I got Reverse Flash, Two-Face, Catwoman. I got my Dark Side going on behind me here, all these Dark Side books. And then I got Scarecrow, and behind Kate are 2 copies of Poison Ivy. So I got all that goodness for you, Biggie.
This is so
He said, getting ready to eat and run out and grab those West Coast Avengers.
Daddy.
Look at Perry.
Daddy.
Perry says GoldenEye is great. With other players, I totally agree. Absolutely. See. Yeah, Dark Sides are booming right now for sure. Wonder City recently. I've never read Wonder City Grandmaster. I just like those characters, so I've been snagging these Dark Side books for a while. Thanks to I Got Issues, who helped me get Forever People, which was the last one I was kind of missing. Who's that guy?
Pop up.
Pop up! Pop up is here. What is up? So we're just chilling today.
This book is so boring. The first, I know you said this one's not as good as the other ones, but this one is like
You're not enjoying
just
it.
going slow.
What is it called?
So you want to show people what you're reading?
Yeah, I'm reading the second Hunger Games.
The
book.
second Hunger Games. Yeah, Catching Fire.
I want them to go back in the arena. I don't want them to just be. I don't want to know about all this stuff, like this uprising or whatever. I want them to go back in the arena and kill things.
Oh, geez.
It was
What?
more interesting.
Obviously, that's where the intensity is in the arena, right? And I think it takes a long time for this book to really get going. I will admit that for sure. So I
It's
totally
so
get it.
boring. She like flips to one choice and then goes to the other. She's like back and forth.
She can't
every
make up her
chapter.
mind about the two boys. Yeah, her two, the love interests.
She's like,
Ooh.
Did you see that
Daniel?
Stephanie Meyer put a quote on the back here?
I did
The
not.
Twilight author wrote a quote on the back. Perry says, "Hunger Games. Can't wait to watch that. The books are huge. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Loved Hunger Games. Yeah, Hunger Games. The original Hunger Games is a great book and film. I just don't know. that the other ones are just so bad.
It's so boring.
The Danger Room. I mean, you're not wrong. Not wrong.
The Red Room.
The Red Room. Ooh,
We
now
just
we're talking
watch
Black
the
Widow.
movies and then I don't have to read the books.
Well, I don't think your sister's ready for those yet.
Yeah, well, we could watch them on our own.
Oh, and just let Charlie sit in another room.
Yeah, she could watch whatever she wants in here. Probably.
You guys have done that too late with every Harry Potter movie. You're gonna do that
Not
now
anymore.
with Hunger Games?
You know what we need to do this weekend is finish performing The Cursed Child.
Yeah.
How about we do that?
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. What do you
But
think?
if you guys get to watch something on your room, then I get to play.
I'm
the
already
game
halfway
with
through
it.
and I haven't really read that much of it.
Shout out to Jeff Schultz who knows what's up because Battle Royale, if you don't mind watching foreign films, Battle Royale is an amazing movie. If you liked Hunger Games, yeah, that movie's bonkers. Bonkers. So maybe we should do that this weekend.
Do what?
Acting.
Oh, actually.
I'd rather be an alien in a taxi.
Yes, you would. Hello. Sorry, Warlord.
Wait, can I
Hello.
tell
What
them
is
about
up?
that or no?
And Super Russ 9000. I mean, you guys, if you're not subscribed to Super Russ, you are missing out. He has been dropping a video every day basically in 2021. Every day he's been dropping video. All of February, a ton in January, and now all in March. The guy is on fire. Funny, original, and just a really awesome dude. So you should subscribe to Super Russ if you haven't done it. Congrats to Justin on his giant size X-Men #1, but we don't want to say too much because if J Hood's around, we don't want to get J Hood bummed out. But yes, congratulations on that, Justin. Super Russ is the man. Yes, I agree, Bearded Comic Bro. I agree. Did you want to share a book or should I share a book? You're eating your bagel there. You're bageling up. You bagel.
I need milk.
I want to recommend those of you who are looking for King in Black stories that you want to enjoy. Thunderbolts was amazing, hilarious. If you can't see it, this cover right there, that's Sentry as a stuffed animal that's been torn in half. This character of the Sentry is hilarious. So the character of the Sentry is basically like a Superman, right? Incredibly powerful hero who was torn in half by the evil villain god Null when he attacked Earth in the King in Black.
Okay, then.
So funny because he was killed and his body has been recovered by the Thunderbolts in this storyline, and they're trying to use it as a bomb to destroy the bad guys. I mean, you got Taskmaster, you got Star, you got Rhino. You've got Batroc. This is
Can I
hilarious
flip over?
and cracks me up. Yes, thank you, Biggie Shack. Yeah, that is the link to Super Russ's channel. You should definitely subscribe. There it is. Boom.
I see Taskmaster and I see
Star. Batroc. The Rhino's not on this cover. I can't remember that guy's name. Dr. Death, I think is his name. That guy right there. I chose this cover because it's so hilariously like it looks like a children's book, and this book is very violent and very creepy. There's Kingpin and Daredevil.
Daredevil is a cat or something.
Very funny. Yeah, it's a 3-issue miniseries. Very, very entertaining. I'm not sure who that guy is. That looks like Luke Cage a little bit. I think it's Luke Cage.
Oh, that's
So
sad.
very, very funny, quirky, definitely some Weekend at Bernie's hijinks going on. Very entertaining, but definitely worth checking out. I'll catch you later, Chamorro. And we got blue-green artifacts. Ooh. Oh, we got a super chat from Two Boys and Their Pops. Thank you, Eric.
Chico.
Sorry, I'll put this one back.
Hey, come on, we're doing a little thing.
Hold on, let me say hi to Blue Green Artifacts first. What is up, Blue Green? How you doing, man? Good to see you. There you go. Super Russ is getting some subs. He deserves it, man. He definitely deserves it. I hope your Saturday is going well too, Eric. Thank you for the super chat, and let's pick some branding for you ladies here. All right, Charlie, what's the one you want? Quick.
Doggy.
Always the doggy. Thank you, Eric. What one do you want? Puppy. You want the froggy one?
Aww.
Actually, let's do the sliding one.
Slip.
I like the little giggle at the end. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh. It's funny because I was watching Bearded Comic Bro do his unboxing with his girls, and they're basically that age.
They're like 3 years apart.
They're just, they're you know, he's got one that still naps and one that doesn't nap anymore. So Jordan and Bailey, too cute.
Bailey's the tinier one.
Yes, she's supposed to be sleeping right now. I don't know if that worked out. Spotlight interviewing with Wink Inc. That is awesome. Ian is a cool guy. So absolutely cool. So if you don't know Two Boys and Their Pops, Eric is doing interviews all the time with cool people in this community, hanging out with them, getting you to know them a little bit. And then of course his pops, he knows a ton about the pops market that I'm just scratching the surface of that world. Let's see here. Rod is up. How you doing, man? All right. So Kate, you're not enjoying it, but you are reading it.
I want to finish it so we can watch it soon.
Did anything exciting happen yet? Nothing.
No.
Are they finished their tour of the districts and now they're just living the peaceful life?
Gail just got whipped. I don't care.
Okay.
Basically. And now,
She got threatened by the president, right?
That was a while ago, though.
Creepy president.
She just met Bonnie and Twill.
Bonnie and
They're
Twill.
like the people who escaped from District 8 and they're going to District 13.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That girl loves her naps. All right, good. At least you got one of them that loves their naps. That's all that matters. Eric is asking, do you guys watch the cartoon Shimmer and Shine? I don't know that I've ever heard of that one. Do you know Shimmer and Shine?
Can you look
You know
it up?
Shimmer and Shine?
Can you look it up really quickly because it seems really familiar?
Can you remember anything about it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Shimmer and Shine. I don't know. Let's take a look here. Shimmer and Shine. Images.
Oh my god, I remember.
Oh,
that.
yeah, the little genie girls, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Didn't we used to have
I
like a
knew.
whole play set of their jewelry and stuff, right?
That would have been me, but yeah.
You were the jewelry girl with all
Actually,
the jewels.
I didn't have that on my wish list, and someone gave me that.
For a birthday or Christmas?
Yeah, and I'm like, what's
Gotcha.
this? It was so weird, and the box was really annoying though. They gave me because it would just go make such weird sounds.
Yeah, that's the link for Super Russ's channel. Thanks, Biggie, for dropping that. That is awesome, man. Much appreciated. No, Kate's never read Lovely Bones. Not ready for that. I don't know if she's ready for that one yet.
What's it about?
A murder.
Okay. Nope.
But you're like, put me in the Hunger Games and let them kill everybody.
No, please do.
That's a crazy standard. I love it. Hello, Roscoe. What is up? Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out last night when we were on with Comic Talk Live with Sean and Will. That was awesome,
It
man.
is very nice to make you laugh.
Eric says he's interviewing Nikki Suho next Saturday, who plays in those movies. Okay, and in Bring It On. Gotcha.
Cool.
John, you should have Murphy's oil on the pajamas and slide Charlie around the wood floors.
Oh my god, like a little slug.
It's like a bullet. Just slip and slide. Fable, what is up? They're too big to slide now. I can't. I don't think I can get enough pull on them.
For sure. No.
Slip and slide.
You can still do ding dong.
What does that mean?
Remember when like you pick my
Oh, and swing you back and forth
You used to do that to
By
me
your
over
feet?
the stairs.
over the pool.
He did it to me over the pool, and
Good
parents. One day you will throw me in, and I will get very afraid.
Oh man,
One day I'll be big enough to throw him in the pool.
Biggie Shaq, you're hilarious. So, what have you been reading, Charlie? You want to share your book? You know, Charlie, she is OG, old school. She's been reading the original Nancy Drew books. This is The Bungalow Mystery, the third novel in the
And I
series.
need more, so if you guys want to give us a
We can go and buy them.
Drew is always on my list.
Nancy Drew's always on your list. Okay.
And I cut
Yeah,
my hair.
you read 1, 2, and 3. So you did Secret of the Old Clock, you did The Hidden Staircase, and now The Bungalow Mystery.
I still have the Secret of the Shadowlands and the Secret of Red Gate Farm.
You have those?
No.
Oh,
but
you
I
don't.
need them.
We don't have The Mystery of Lilac Inn either, right?
No.
So 4, 5, and 6 are next. So which of these was the best one? 1, 2, or 3? What's the best one?
Bungalow Mystery.
Bungalow. This is the best one.
Yeah.
Book 3.
Well, no.
Oh,
It's hard because I didn't really like the staircase one, but I really liked the old clock and.
so Old Clock and Bungalow. Book number
Bad
1 and book
one.
number 3 are the best two. Yeah.
I'm not even halfway through this book. I just realized.
I'm gonna go Secret of the Old Clock.
Secret of the Old Clock.
It had a lot of things.
The original book.
The original
Gotcha.
book.
But there's a ton of them, right? I don't know how many they have listed here. Yikes. Those are all Nancy Drew books.
I want them all.
Yeah, those are all some of the original Nancy Drew books that are in
Do I have to read
that
them in
came in
order?
hardcover. No, I don't think you have to read them in order. Right? You know, they're all designed to just be like read and enjoy.
Yeah.
Kate's facial expressions while reading is so mood. Legion had a question right here. He said, John, what are your thoughts on retailer variants being canceled moving forward? How will this change in effect? It's tricky, man. I will say I am not a variant hunter in general. If you're talking about, I hadn't heard the specific news that you're talking about. If you're talking about online like variants, like online retailer variants, I think there's way too many, and I'm fine if they start slowing that market down. I rarely buy anything that way unless I get it like from eBay later on when the price comes down. So I'm fine with that. Like it's not anything that I'm always an issue. I'm pretty much a cover A, cover B guy anyways. So I think it's definitely gotten out of hand. So anything that reins it back in is probably a good call. That was your stomach. Yeah. It's like bagels.
I know. It makes really noisy.
It's a big wave happening. So Boom, IDW, and others are going to follow. Okay. I would say I love what Boom has been doing, where it's like cover A, which, for Something's Killing the Children, those cover A's are hugely popular. And then the B cover is a beautiful virgin variant with no writing on it, just the art. I like that. And then they occasionally will do a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 25. I like that business model. I think it's very simple and people can spend the way they want. And I've been pretty much always getting the virgin variant of the B covers. I like that model. I think it's a good model.
Daddy,
Hello to Connecticut Comics.
you have to buy me 53 more of the Nancy Drew.
I have to buy you 53 Nancy Drew books. All right, I'm on it. Let's make that happen.
There's 56, but I've only read 3, so 53.
Yeah, I mean, we will get as many as we can. Every time we go to the the Friends of the Library used bookstore, they almost always have a few of those floating in there for like 50 cents or $1.
I can pay.
So once this whole pandemic thing's over and they open those doors again, we should swing by and see what we can get. Let's see here. Roscoe says, I'm a variant head, but even I think there's too many. Yeah, I mean, I love variants. They're fun, but I don't like paying into the machine, the hype machine. So I usually just stick with what my LCS gets, unless there's a cover that I just have to have, which does sometimes happen, I suppose.
The Wailing Siren Mystery. Ooh.
I love, which one? I love this Dark Side cover from Mr. Miracle. It's just beautiful, phenomenal. But I think most of the covers from that run were amazing. Perry says, isn't that what DC does? The B is the virgin type. Well, I guess that's char a buck more. They charge you $1 more for that, but they also do a ton of online variants, obviously. And I think that's what Mark was saying, that they're cutting back on some of that. What is up to Michael and Riley? Good morning to the Downright Nerdy podcast duo. Let's see here. Oh, and Sharon is here. Good morning to Life with Two YouTubers. Yeah, Perry's birthday happened just recently. Happy birthday, Perry.
You're an old man.
Sing J is here. What is up?
How old is Perry?
Perry is way too young.
He's 26.
He's 20 something. He's just a baby. He's just a baby.
No, you're not.
But he's educating himself by watching really great movies and TV. He was obsessed with WandaVision, just like we were. And we're going to discuss WandaVision like we've been doing lately, but at the very end of the show. He's a boomer now. So at the very end of the show, I'll put up the spoiler warning when we get there, but we're not going to do it right now, so don't worry. Sam is back. Sam's Tangled Web. What is up?
Perry is not a baby.
He's pretty young. I mean, admittedly, I'm pretty old by comparison.
Daddy, no one's old.
A boomer is a person born of a certain era. They were called baby boomers, and that's the joke. Is none of us are baby boomers.
Yeah, the baby boomers were all born in World War II, right?
Right after World War II or during World War II.
Because all the people came back.
Right. Exactly. So that's
Boomerang.
that's the joke that Perry keeps making.
Yeah, but Daddy, no one is old unless they're 100.
Nobody's old unless they're 100. That's
No
probably
one is
fair.
young unless they're 10.
So then what's everybody in between 10 and 100?
People.
They're just
I'm a
people.
people.
Just people. They were made after World War II, says the Lucky There You Go Legion. They were made. It sounds like a construction experiment. I designed them after
Just
World
like
War II.
they were in Twins.
Like
I
Iron Man.
created
Like an
this
Iron Man
twin.
suit.
Like
The Iron Man
twins.
suit.
Like twins.
What is?
Like the movie Twins.
Yeah, the movie Twins.
They made
They recently. I've been having the girls watch. Oops, sorry, Mom. I've been having the girls watch a lot of like 80s, early 90s comedies. We watched Twins, and then Kate's personal favorite is we watched
Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead with John Cusack.
A quality.
A lot of great 80s comedies. What is up, Craig? He's not here, but hey, surprise.
It's best
Nice to
to
see
do
you.
what Mother says.
Yes. Why? And Kate was obsessed with Better Off Dead. She said it was one of the best movies she's ever seen in her life.
Yeah.
You still feeling that way?
says that about everything.
Yeah, pretty much. But I see a lot of really good movies.
She says that about everything, Dad.
Not true.
Like it's a video game. This is the best video game I've ever played my whole life.
Tootsie was really good.
Perry, you're gonna love Better Off Dead. It's very, very funny. It's a comedy about a kid who breaks up with a girl that he's obsessed with in high school. He's obsessed with her. She breaks up with him, and he contemplates suicide, but he's an absolute failure at suicide. Like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he pulls it off.
And he learns a little bit about why it's ridiculous. You know, he basically is learning about true love and first love and that kind of stuff. John Cusack is great in it. It's an amazing, amazing movie. There you go. Yeah. Classic movie. Yeah. And to drink, Peru. There you go.
Oh yeah, I
love it.
French fries,
French
toast,
French bread, French dressing.
dressing, and drinking.
I was saying this last night while I was making dinner. Do you realize the street value of this mountain? It's pure snow. Yeah. I can't even get good drugs here. There's so many hilarious lines. I think the one that was it Coach Vic sent me a message after I mentioned I was watching it, and all he said was that's a waste of a perfectly good white boy. White Will Comics. Okay. I said, I watched this with the girls, and he's like, oh, that's a waste of a perfectly good white boy. Throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
You gotta explain it.
So good. Yeah, well, I don't want to ruin the moment for Perry who hasn't seen it, but that's an all-time great line as well. Mm-hmm. Better Off Dead has so many great comedic lines. It's just priceless. The sketches remind you of Scotty Young and that. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Jeez. They're finally going to go back in. Thank God.
What page number are you on? 200 now?
172. But they said the male and female tributes will be reaped from their existing pool of victors. And I was like,
which means there's only three
all the
people.
Old victors are going to come back.
Which some places have plenty of them. But District 12 only has 3.
Is Haymitch from District 12?
Haymitch.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
Katniss and PETA. So
Katniss
has to go. She's the only female. One of the 2 men have to go.
Haymitch is going to be Haymitch.
Very exciting. All right, Rod, I'll take it easy, my man. I'll see you soon. Pretty much haven't seen any that's not comic related or action. It's all right. It's an old movie, Super Russ. Early 80s, mid 80s, I think 84. But it's very funny. Yeah, the burger scene.
It's alive. It's alive.
It goes, and it's, for me, it's like the other half of Better Off Dead is One Crazy Summer, which is John Cusack, and I think it's Savage Steve Holland, the same filmmaker. But that one has Demi Moore. I think Demi Moore is in One Crazy Summer. Great, great movie. Those two seem to go together for me. Jeff Schultz. I would say all the way into college, pretty much way deep into college, John Cusack was my favorite actor in anything. And not only that, he was writing movies at the same time. So movies like High Fidelity, Gross Point Blank is amazing. If you haven't seen either of those, Perry, John Cusack is funny, creative, just different, and yeah, huge High Fidelity and Gross Point Blank fan. Serendipity. Yeah, there's another great, like, just straight up rom-com kind of thing. But Gross Point Blank is hilarious. In Gross Point Blank, John Cusack plays an assassin, like a killer, but he's not really enjoying his work anymore. And
why would you?
Well, he was a really good killer. He gets an invitation to go to his high school reunion.
Oh Lord!
So he goes back to his old high school to see all the people he knew in high school, but he's also got to kill somebody while he's there. It's buck wild, hilarious.
Can we watch it, or is it?
I love how John cultures his kids by making them watch great movies. There you go. Kate, Charlie, and Perry. Oh, nailed it.
What?
Nailed it.
Daddy, why does our brother have to live in a different state?
Yeah. Your brother Perry moved away. What can I do about it?
I just want to say something really quickly.
Ooh, 1408. There you go. That's a little more scarier, Cusack.
Daddy. When COVID is over, we can have Perry over and he can watch on a big screen, not his computer screen.
Must love dogs. Ooh, look, Eric is dropping some underloved gems in the John Cusack world. Identity, I would drop in that same list there. The only movie I've seen with him was Con Air. Yeah, I mean he's good in Con Air too. I believe that's a Nick Cage vehicle, obviously. But Grosse Point Blank, if you haven't seen it, hilarious. Just amazing.
What's it called? I was gonna. Oh yeah, I really want them to go back in, but it's really not fair that they have to go back in because.
But that's part of the drama of it, right?
Yeah.
But I do agree they didn't need 200 pages to get to there. And you're going to want another 50 pages at the end, and they're not going to give it to you. The ending of this book is like frustrating. That's Catching Fire.
Are they
Bummer.
stuck in the
Runaway
arena at the
Jury? Good one. Runaway Jury.
Are they-
Eric's on
Are
fire.
they still in the arena at the end?
I'm not going to tell you that.
You
Why would I ruin that?
suck.
Why would I answer that question?
Wait, are they going to draw? Are they going
You're
to draw?
ruining everything for me. Like I
Are they-
You don't know what they're talking about. Oh,
You do.
stop.
The arena
Stop.
is where they have
Oh,
to fight. for
Charlie.
people.
Are they going to draw
Charlie.
new people?
Ah,
I'm not going to answer your questions.
Daddy,
Yes.
you're pulling on my hair.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Should we keep talking about John Cusack movies or move on to another comic or something?
I have an idea.
An idea?
Cade.
What's the name of that movie when the couple is locked in the Target? Oh, that has Jennifer Connelly and Frank Whaley. Jennifer
What is it
Connelly from Rocketeer, the girl from the Rocketeer. Oh, Biggie Shack. Yeah. What is that one called? Oh man.
Oh,
It's like customer
Jenny.
service or something. Like it's got a biz, like a job. Oh, good one, Biggie. That's a good movie. But Jennifer Connelly and Frank Whaley are the two lead actors in that one. That's a good movie. Let's see here. 1409, yeah, is a Stephen King novel about a creepy hotel room. Sam Jackson and John Cusack are in that one. Career opportunities. There it is. Two boys and their pops. Career opportunities. Boom. That's the word. That's the one.
I have my idea.
So if you like horror Stephen King stuff, yeah, 1408 is a
Can
good
you
one.
wait? Can you explain what it's about? 408.
1408. It's just about like a hotel with a haunted one room in the hotel is haunted.
And of course they get that room.
Well, don't they all?
It's like Barclay Hotel.
The Barclay Hotel.
Yeah.
Now you got Kate and Rena and Sharon all going, "Ooh, did she mention Barclay Hotel? Yeah. You liked that one, right? You enjoyed that
There
one a
has
bunch.
to be a sequel.
You want a sequel to that one? Okay.
You know, it could be that. It could be them getting older,
Mm-hmm.
and they could be looking for Emma, but
Mm.
they can't find Emma anymore because they're adults.
Oh no.
Wait, so
I think the world has a crush on Jennifer Connelly, Jeff Schultz. I think there's just no way to avoid that. Paul Bettany is a very lucky gentleman. He is married to
Who's-
Jennifer Connelly.
Who's Jennifer Connelly?
Oh, that's
Jennifer Connelly
She's in the Rocketeer.
is the lady in the Rocketeer,
She was
and
married
she's in
to-
Labyrinth,
She's married to Vision.
and she's married to Vision in real life.
Yeah,
So
she
she's
is
lucky and he's
amazing.
lucky.
Yeah, very, very, very beautiful children they must have because they are stunningly beautiful people.
Unless they're, but no one's ugly.
He looks.
Yeah,
funny in
Benny the
glasses.
Jet Urquidez. You're right, Sing Jay. Look at you. I love it.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
Spoopy.
I'm so weird.
Ooh.
Demented. That's what it reminds me
Demental.
of. Ooh. That's what I thought of automatically.
Let's see. What else did I read this week? Just for Legion, who's hanging out here, this was a very good book, and everybody should be. If you've never given Swamp Thing a try before, never read Swamp Thing, firstly, I'd say grab that first volume of Alan Moore's Saga of the Swamp Thing and check it out. Very good.
How did you read that and you didn't get Alec Holland on to name that character?
I just blew it, Charlie. Thank you for judging me so harshly. But yeah, this is a new version of Swamp Thing, a new character as Swamp Thing, and this was issue 1 this last week. Definitely worth checking out. I didn't love it as much as Mark, but I did really enjoy it enough to get a second issue. So there you Yeah, I did get called out, Bearded.
Dude, can they just put them in the arena?
I've read
already?
one trade of Swamp Thing. Apparently, I have to know his actual name, even though nobody calls him Alec, like hardly at all. They always call him the Swamp Thing. The one superhero I couldn't name on the show.
But I said cyborg, and you're like, yeah, I think it's cyborg.
I was like, I don't know,
They're
maybe it's cyborg.
totally
Right?
different people. One is robot that can't touch water, and one is water that can't touch robot. Different.
It's been 2 chapters and they still haven't put them in the arena.
It's gonna be a while.
Oh my god!
Don't you remember all the stuff she went through before she got in the arena?
Or whatever.
They have the big like riding in with the costumes. They have the big interview with Caesar Flickerman. Tell her more.
No.
They have to go through all that stuff. Then they have to go through the like ranking. Remember, they give you a score. You got to like in front of the judges. Remember, she shot the arrow right at the judges last time. They've got to go through all of that stuff again.
They're barely gonna get in.
It'll
I
be
hate
exciting.
this book.
I do too because it's making you yell, and Mom's trying to sleep. Now Mommy hates the book.
So the Justice League Dark that I was reading, Mark, was not the Rom V one. I was reading the one before him, and I really enjoyed that version of Justice League Dark. I just didn't care for the Rom V one as much, but maybe I didn't read enough of it. You can cut out Cyborg for. Oh, we had to cut out Cyborg for time. She missed it too. There you go.
It looks like I'm looking at.
I am in dad mode. Closing in on 4,000 watch hours. Wow! Congrats, Eric. That is awesome, man. ASM 55 behind me. No, let's see here. Here's what I got. This is the first. These are all DC stuff here. Schultze. I got Scarecrow. I got Poison Ivy. These are Peter J. Tomasi's Super Sons, the trades for Super Sons. Great read. Wonderful read. Love it. Up here, I got the Dark Side first appearances that go with this one as well. And then a fun Dark Side cover because I'm a Dark Side fan. Then over here, we got Reverse Flash, Catwoman, and Two-Face. So I got a bunch of DC villain rogues gallery stuff going on. Yeah, so I've had these 2 cameos of Darkseid for a while, Sing J. This one, that right above my finger, it's hard to see. There's a Jack Kirby signature right there, and I want to get that verified. I've not done it yet through CBCS, but that's Jack Kirby's signature. This one has the Neil Adams signature and remark of Darkseid's face right there. And then I got the Forever People through a trade with my buddy. I got issues last year. I get you now, Jeff.
Oh
I get
God.
you, Schultze. That makes sense.
Why is Jerry Olsen a
Very
bad
funny.
guy?
Jimmy Olsen, in his storylines, he was always like, oh, is he bad? Like, there was always those issues where like Lois Lane was being locked up and Superman's like, throw away the key.
We're finished, Superman. You can't beat the horde of killer Superman. I'm unleashing from my evil factory.
I did not buy Infinite Frontier, Mark. It seemed like another. I am not happy with the direction of DC right now, so I am being very stingy on my money over there. So I'm like, yeah, that seemed like a not the kind of thing I was gonna enjoy. I was just like, eh. So I passed on all that. It's gonna take a lot for me to really get into a monthly DC title again. I'm not a fan of most of the writers. I'm not a fan of most of the writers they've got going right now. I'm a huge Batman fan, and I have not been happy with Batman for a while now. So I'm kind of like, I just kind of want to get away from it for the most part.
Is he good? Is he bad? Is he
I think I'm down to only 2 monthly DC titles. I got Strange Adventures, which is going to be wrapping up here soon, and Far Sector, which I think has 1 issue left, and then it's done. So then when those are done, I won't have any DC titles on my pull anymore. I just have not been loving it. Just been dreading it more than anything else.
Poor Bearded.
The new talent they had on those Future State books, and I was like, I don't like any of these Future State books. Like even the ones I enjoyed, I would not put on my pull list. I was like, yeah, Joel Jones did a pretty cool job on those 2 books, but they weren't beautifully written and they were kind of rushed. The artwork was gorgeous. I don't know. I wish they would put more time into editing better. I just feel like right now the editing is really weak and people just get all over the place. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I've loved Strange Adventures. I read the first Rorschach, didn't care for it. Anything Batman related, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like they just don't know what they're doing right now. I do want to read Batman and Catwoman, but I'm going to probably read that one in a trade. I didn't love issue 1, so I was like, you know what? I'll read it in a trade at some point in a collected volume. Look, I've talked about DC and my girls are like, ugh, I don't want to hear it anymore.
No, I'm just tired and I want to finish Superman.
Facts. I love the universe. I love the villains. I love the worlds. I just don't like what they're doing right now. It's not for me. You going to sleep? You taking a nappy?
No, I need a sleepy.
I'm so confused.
Should we get into WandaVision talk then?
No.
Wake you girls back up again?
No. No.
I would be down for this. Absolutely, Eric. I would totally be down for that.
WandaVision has ruined one.
Oh, stop,
Charlie.
No drama, please. Where's my
Hey, don't tell me what to do.
It's right there. Do you see it?
Oh, there it is. Bong, bong, bong. So we're going to, I'm not just the second, but in a couple of seconds, we're going to talk about the finale of WandaVision. Charlie is a little traumatized by it here.
I don't like Wanda anymore.
Oh, stop.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. So we're going to get into it. Clearly some hot takes coming. So let's let people know if you don't want to be spoiled of WandaVision, you don't want to know, when you see this banner up, then you can like click mute or whatever. But when we take it back down at the very, very end, you guys can get back in. Marvel got cold feet at the end. I'm assuming he's talking WandaVision there. I thought the ending was really great. So I'll start off. I loved the whole show. I thought the whole show was great. I thought they did exactly what the goal of the show was, which is to get us into the psychology of Wanda, help us to understand her and what she's going through and what she has gone through. Really look at the power of grief. And what it means to have suffered like Wanda has. And I thought that was all beautifully done. I think the only thing missing would have been a fun cameo at the end. Even if it was just like one shot, one scene, one moment. It would have been nice to have a little cameo, but I don't think I needed it. Like it would have just been gravy or the cherry on top. I think the core of the show was about her grief. And that was perfectly played, and I think that came out amazing. They definitely tied up the loose ends. Cade, there was not anything missing at all, so I don't think that they left anything out. And Sing Jay, what's up? Perpetual Comics, how's it going? Good to see you, sir. They crammed too much into that episode. Should have been stretched into 10. I mean, maybe, Jeff, I could see that for sure. We was told there would be a big actor cameo. No, we weren't lied to. It was a very funny comment by Paul Bettany, the actor who played the Vision. And he was teasing fans by saying,
what?
You're doing like a creepy eyebrow raise. He said in an interview that he was working with an actor in the final episode that he'd always wanted to work with.
He never
It
did.
was himself. He got to act with his own self. He was making a full joke. I think it's hilarious.
That's really funny.
It's
and
really
clever.
funny. And everybody was like, oh, who's he going to be?
I know.
Who's this
who's
actor
this
he's
new
going to work
person?
with? And it was himself. He was acting with himself. I totally agree, Schultze. It was a brilliant troll move, and I was perfectly executed. I thought it was hilarious. Do you see Cade said LOL to the
eyebrows.
There you go. Played it safe and delivered. I don't know about that. I think, Mark, if you were expecting that show to like change the Marvel universe, then that was maybe a disappointment. I was not expecting any of that. I was expecting a personal story, and that was exactly what they delivered for me from the beginning to the end.
And you got to see all these
a look at Wanda and her evolution through grief into this new person.
And her costume is so cool, bro. She finally got a costume that's not like a jacket, a t-shirt, and boots.
Yeah, people were expecting a big Skywalker end of the Baby Yoda show moment, but that's not what they were going for. Biggie says so many people wasted so much money. The good news for them is the White Vision is still out there, and we don't know how they're going to use that character. He just flew off.
He didn't do anything yet.
So they could totally still, use that character.
Wasted money on what?
Buying the first appearance of the White Vision comic book. That book went crazy high. So that book is from the late 80s, I think, or mid 80s. Mm-hmm. The original Vision comic book is issue 57 of the Avengers.
Okay.
And now those books are like similarly priced, which is crazy. The first appearance of the Vision, the first time he wore a white costume, are the same price right now.
Why?
Because people are crazy, and they'll pay a ton of money for a 9.8 of books. What are you going to do? Yeah, it was definitely about PTSD for sure. Yeah, they're not going to do a season 2 of WandaVision. So it's interesting where they're going to go with this. And I do agree, Super Russ, they're connecting it to Doctor Strange and the multiverse movie that she's going to be in with him.
So she is in that.
How did she train herself to use runes instantly? Well, they talked about it, Mark, that her power is intuitive. Her power is not knowledge-based. Her abilities are completely intuitive. And she saw the runes that the, what are we calling her? The Violet Witch? I mean, it's Agatha.
I called her the Indigo Witch.
The Indigo Witch. She saw the runes and was able to understand.
Mommy said
You just kicked the table. Watch.
A beep.
A beep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not worry about that.
You,
So I got the feeling that she saw enough to be able to utilize the skills. Kevin Feige said in an interview that you don't have to watch Disney Plus to understand the movies, which means nothing too extreme of importance will ever happen on Disney Plus, and you have arrived.
Do you see the comment that Kate did?
Slams keyboard due to no second season. Right?
This feels like a Roblox chat where everyone like describes what they're doing. It's just
right.
Funny.
The Dark Witch. Yeah, we got Secret Invasions coming, Jeff Schultz, which I think could be a lot of fun.
She said her power is she takes power from the undeserving.
Agatha does. Yes. Got to watch using she because there's 2 witches now. We got to like differentiate, right? I mean, I think that they're using the shows as a way to kind of expand the universe a little bit and give us some important moments between characters. But I don't think it's ever going to be like an event on these shows the same way that like Endgame wasn't. Like we should not expect an Endgame kind of TV series. That's kind of a waste. I think the shows are a chance to do something a little more personal. So we got this hardcore look at who Wanda is, and I think we're going to get an interesting look at Falcon and the Winter Soldier and kind of their relationship. Who's going to be the next Captain America? How does that work? I think that'll be kind of interesting. I want to say Falcon and the Winter Soldier starts in 2 weeks, or is it 3 weeks? Something like that, Russ. But I thought it was in March. I can look it up, I guess. We're the ones on the camera right now. Why don't we look it up?
It's the summer and summer.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Looks like first episode is March 19th. There you go. So 2 weeks. There it is. Downright beat me to it, right? There it is. The shows are more lore, and the movies are more climax. There you go. That's an interesting way to think about it. I like that.
Head wiggle. Sounds like head wiggle.
Let's see. They did a great job for the amount of the episodes, for sure. There it is. Everybody knows. 2 weeks. There you go. I knew it was in March. I just wasn't sure when. Expected them to lean into the new opportunity to make these shows have weight in the MCU, make them needed for context like all the movies are each other. But they did kind of do that. Yeah. Introduce the new Vision. I think they're really setting up Wanda's evolution so that they can use her in Multiverse of Madness or whatever as something of a villain, something of an antagonist in some ways. So in that way, the next time you see Wanda in a movie, she might be more of a bad guy.
But she's so cool, and she's already been a bad guy. Why would she be a bad guy again?
She is often walking that line in the comics of being something of a hero and something of a villain, Yeah. AMKM, what is up? Thanks for coming by, man. Scarlet went dark, Vision went light. Ooh, Biggie Shack. That's a deep thought. I like that.
You are very deep.
Do you think when the pandemic comes to an end, they will continue these types of shows? I think as long as Disney owns them, they're going to want to have content on Disney Plus and content in theaters or on DVD or whatever. So they're going to balance it for sure. But the release order got completely jumbled with pandemic. So they're trying to still be able to drop a series and then make it so that the series doesn't spoil anything in a movie later on. So it's tricky. It's a tough balance. Absolutely. She's Magneto's daughter at the end of the day. This is true. In the comics, she is Magneto's daughter. Tricky. So what did you think of it, Kate?
Not like that Ralph was Quicksilver. It didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, the Ralph storyline was kind of like a huge letdown. It didn't amount to anything.
It didn't need to be him. It could be anybody else.
For my dad, who's named Ralph, it was about a character on the show who was named Ralph, who was a witness in hiding in this town. And everybody thought the reveal would be that this was a significant character from other Marvel movies that we'd seen before.
Or something.
Somebody important. But it really didn't turn out to be anything really big.
That is very rude to the guy who plays Quicksilver. That is very rude.
Okay. Deep breath.
Yeah, but it's just Charlie.
Let sister finish.
Charlie, it doesn't make any sense because he was the alternate version of Quicksilver, but he's also Ralph.
I
know
both.
She twisted him,
right?
But it doesn't make sense why they would look the same.
Technically, it doesn't because nobody in that world knows that it's alternate Pietro.
She recast him.
Right.
It's weird, though.
It is weird. It is kind of cool, though.
It didn't make any sense why he was him, though. It just didn't match up. And then...
Ooh, Super Russ has a theory on Ralph. I'd love you to drop it in the chat, my man, if it can fit it. I know sometimes theories are tough. Uncle Juggernaut. Yeah, there you go.
I thought that the second to last episode 8, was really, really sad.
The one when we previously on, right? Where you get to see all of Wanda's past.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was a great one, but sad.
And then the last one was obviously sad. More of the ending was sad. And it's just like the whole series led up to knowing that Vision was going to have to go.
Okay.
Which sucks because he's literally my favorite character ever. And yeah.
I was legitimately expecting him to destroy the White Vision and then disappear. And so I was expecting to have no choices of Vision. So I still feel like you could get Vision in the future.
Yeah, but I don't want that Vision.
He's now like a little bit of both.
I know. I don't know why Vision just didn't transfer all his memories into him.
Because he doesn't have them. Though he is a living embodiment of Wanda. That's what he asked at the end. Like, what am I? And she said, "You're the little piece of the Soul Stone that lives in me." So he's like, I don't even know what I am because I'm not anything connected to the original Vision. And all he did he went inside the real Vision's head and accessed the memory banks that Sword had cut him off from, because his memory was integrated in his system, but Sword had cut it off so that he couldn't have access to it. But Vision flipped the switch and gave him access to his whole memory system. But I don't know what that'll do to him. It's interesting. Let's see. Big Will, I don't know if GSX will finally plateau. I don't know.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Whew.
Ooh.
No mutants yet. I think it will come first non-mutants a few years from now. I don't think they're gonna anybody who thought they were gonna get mutants out of WandaVision was way too hopeful. We're gonna get Fantastic Four before we get mutants. So if you haven't seen Fantastic Four show up, I would say you just keep pumping the brakes because it'll be a while before they can get those kind of things in motion. Retroactively insert them into key moments in the MCU as if they were always there. Ooh, interesting. Fable. It's got some cool ideas here.
Can you drop?
I would love to reveal Wanda. I would love if they would reveal Wanda already said no more mutants, and nobody remembered it until the mutants start coming back. Whew.
What's the
Deep
Ralph
concept.
theory that someone gave?
I don't think Super Russ dropped it yet. Let's see here. Did he? Let's see. Super Russ. No, I don't think he shared it yet. He's holding on to it. It's his own theory. Let's see here. Hey, AKM, thank you for the super chat. Let's see here.
He dropped his thing.
I'm going to pick.
Frog, please.
No, I'm going to do this one. Where's that? And then we'll do this one.
Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys being on the bed.
Being on the bed.
Thanks, brother. That's awesome, man. Ant-Man 2 will have so I feel like you're going to get the FF before you get the X-Men. So that's going to be a tough one to balance for sure. Okay, so here's what Super Russ said. He said, remember at the start, Jimmy was looking for someone in the witness protection program, but it was never talked about again. It could be Quicksilver with the fake identity of Ralph, which is the one that we saw, right? Because they didn't want to give away the multiverse since Doctor Strange 2 got delayed. Interesting. In comic news, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool is going to replace Stan Lee in recurring cameos. And that is hilarious, Craig69. I would be so pumped on that.
That'd be really
I have to admit, I started liking WandaVision, says DK. Let's see here. Good morning, Sleepy Reader. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good.
I would love it if they started adding Deadpool to cameos in the other films. That would be highly entertaining. Is that so? Anything you did you like anything you liked about it or didn't like?
Daddy.
Or should we go to Charlie?
I liked that we got to have more Vision and Wanda moments.
I can barely hear you right now.
I like that we had more Vision moments.
Mm-hmm.
We could see him a little more now. And it was really nice to see him again. Even though he died twice.
In this one episode. Just like in Infinity War.
He died 4 times.
Oh, we got another super chat from Eric. Anytime with the family is always a good time. Thank you, man. His Sleepy Reader says, my 12-year-old is dying for more WandaVision. Yeah. I can understand that. Here we go. Let's see. This time we're going to do...
I look like a T-Rex with like...
And we got
this city on rockin'. Meow.
I'm gonna watch some old videos when this is over.
we gotta, I gotta make some new ones is what I gotta do.
Superman.
I was a fan at the end of WandaVision. There you go. So Charlie, why don't you sit up and tell us your thoughts on WandaVision? Because I can't see you down there.
Daddy, is it okay if I read while she's doing it?
Yeah, she fell asleep while we were talking.
That's true.
Can people see you? All right. What are your thoughts on WandaVision?
I wish it hadn't ended.
You wanted more? Anything you liked or didn't like?
I don't like Wanda's costume.
You don't like her new Wanda costume? I thought it was so cool.
It was so cool. Like
She has like the weird gloves.
But
She
it was
always
an
has
homage
gloves,
to
though. Her
old
character always has
costume.
gloves.
Yeah, but they look like the ones where like teenagers are trying to be cool, and they have like, the really light color ones and they're like neon colors. And they
So you
play
didn't
with
like the color of the gloves?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
But
felt like,
did you like the rest of the outfit, or just no?
I don't like her hair in
Her hair. Okay.
it. I'm very picky on outfits. Sorry.
Interesting.
And I felt like she looked like she was in a bathing suit and just was wearing high-heeled boots and leggings.
The boots and the leggings.
And it looked like she was in a bathing suit.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I don't like that she never said goodnight to the boys.
Ooh, Eric says he's looking forward to the What If animated show and then the Loki TV series. Definitely looking forward to those here, right? Aren't you looking forward to those? For sure. What did you like about the show or the finale?
That she fixed everything.
That she put everything back to the way it was, or that it should be?
That Hayward got arrested. That
Jimmy and Darcy kind of like solved everything with Monica.
I like Darcy the best. She
crashed with the little van that she was driving around.
Yeah, ice cream van. And I still don't understand who was keeping Vision from getting home.
Which Vision?
Remember when Vision and Darcy are sitting in the car? And
Wanda was. Well, actually, that's a good point. I guess it could be Wanda or a mixture of Wanda and Agatha.
Because Wanda couldn't have been Wanda because Wanda was down.
Right.
In the
So then it was
rooms.
probably Agatha.
It was Agatha.
Yeah, it was probably Agatha.
Yeah.
Bearded making jokes. Roscoe says Vision versus Vision was awesome. Battle of the strength and smarts. And that cabin scene at the very end had some Doctor Strange vibes when she was studying the book, for sure.
There were two of her. Just like
They
Doctor
talked about the
Strange.
Sorcerer Supreme a little bit.
They did. That she would be more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
Which, yeah, was a little bit
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
Darcy's only in that one scene. I know. I wanted more Darcy, right?
She's so
We need more
funny.
Darcy. Darcy and Jimmy Woo need like their own show.
Oh my god, he's so cute. He brings coffee to his best friends on the first day. He's
I
so
love
happy.
that. I love that. Since Ant-Man 2, he's learned like the
He
magic
learned the
tricks.
card trick and he took his ID.
can,
He was like Jimmy Woo, and he like shows his
Yeah.
card.
The little like sleight of hand with the card, and then the getting out of the handcuffs, right?
But
Jimmy Woo is like, yeah, I agree.
I love
We need
character.
more Jimmy Woo like in everything.
But
And Kat Dennings is
okay,
awesome.
so it was really funny. So that, do you remember the scene where he's like bringing all of them coffee in the morning? He's like so happy about having friends to bring coffee to. It's
Right.
so cute.
There's something here that I wanted to see. Okay. On the for sale sign in one episode, the last four digits were 0125. So issue 125 of Avengers had who on the cover? Valkyrie? No. 125. I don't know. Good trivia. I'm going to have to think about that one. DK says she just sent us a board game called Fight for Olympus. What? It'll arrive on the 9th, which is
And Daddy,
Tuesday.
Daddy,
He
look
knows. He
above.
knows.
Thank you. Uh-oh, did we get another? Oh my gosh, you guys. Wait, I'm missing something. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I got Joel the Geek. They flourish. He pops those gloves, the pops off the handcuffs. I love it. We got Keith Newman. Man, you are awesome. Do you guys think Chathon is going to show up in the future? I don't know that I know Chathon.
Wait, can you look up?
I think
who's
he's
on
like an evil
125?
demon, right?
Is Chathon on the cover?
I will look it up. Chathon. Images. It's like that's not what I wanted. MCU. MCU.
Fish.
Yeah, see, there's a character. He's like an evil. I remember him. He's like an evil version of Quicksilver.
Wait, can you look up who's on?
That's
the cover?
interesting. That is interesting.
Can you look
Chathon.
Can you look on who's?
Creator of the Dark Hold. Hold on. Gotta do a couple brandings, baby.
Who?
And then let's see here. want to do this one. Which one have we not done yet?
Frog.
This one. No, this is for Cade.
Wow. A super chat. Thank you. You.
Borinkin Comics is here. What is going on, man?
Whippa.
Wanted the girls to get excited. Charlie is our board game fiend over here. Absolutely.
Because no one else will play them with me, and then I end up playing alone, and it's boring.
I play with you all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you're going shows, and then what am I supposed to
Sometimes
do?
I do shows, yeah.
Cade was so happy.
Wow, that long beard, right? I got my White Whale Comics beard. The anniversary was also the 23rd Wanda and Vision, which is the nod to the 23 Marvel movies. My mind is being blown here.
And Eric, we give up because Daddy can't.
Yes,
think of
the
thing.
rabbit, Senor Scratchy.
Senor Scratchy.
He did. Oh, so he created the book that Wanda was reading. The Book of the Damned. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
The Book of the Damned.
What did he create? What?
The Book of the Damned. The book
Who
that
created
Wanda.
what?
Chathon, the guy we were just looking at, created the book that Wanda was reading, The Book of the Damned.
And Agnes was living with the guy
With-
Quicksilver. So that must mean that he is Chathon, and she got the book from him.
Maybe that's who
And-
Ralph was. I don't know. So much to understand.
I don't know.
So many ways that they could take this, right?
Don't know. Boom, 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 boom.
I can't make the show tonight, John. I'm going to play board games with Charlie via StreamYard. Charlie is down. It was 125 issue of Avengers take on Thanos and Vision and Scarlet Witch. There you go.
But we have a new thing because if we have anyone over, I will play with them the entire time because I will have no one else to play with.
Interesting. We've been on for an hour and 12 minutes. We should get going.
Record!
I'm going to be on 2 shows late this evening. I've got one at 10 o'clock Eastern. I'm hanging out with Los from our comic community. If you don't know Los, he's just an awesome, awesome guy. And he wants to talk about the ending of WandaVision. So I'm going on there with a couple other homies like JP, and we're going to be talking about the finale of WandaVision and the series as a whole. So that's tonight at 10 o'clock on Los's channel. Then, yeah, the Mephisto spec will not die. Of course not, because people spent their money now. They want to get their
Can I
money's
show
worth.
them my teeth?
Second, though, I'm going to be on tonight with the Bearded Comic Bro after he's done playing board games with Charlie. I'm going to get rid of this banner because the banner should not be up.
Cade.
Oh, Cade, you stick. You evil, evil man. You evil man. What have I not played yet?
The frog.
No!
The frog. I haven't played the frog yet. And Me Party.
Me party. I party for myself. I'm having a me party, and I need nobody else.
I'm just singing in the background like,
My voice is so high.
It's so
in that.
good.
Oh my
It's
God.
so good. The Me Party.
fear me.
Charlie is making me laugh and breaking our hearts all at the same time. There you go.
Yeah. Cade.
Fear me. Yes, there he
Like
is.
the spaces in between us.
So, anyways, what I was saying was that tonight I'm talking with Bearded Comic Bro on my channel at 11 Eastern, 8 o'clock my time. And we are talking about all the DC movies before Man of Steel. We're going to talk about Nolan Batman films, Schumacher Batman films, Burton Batman films, Christopher Reeve Superman movies. We're going to try to get into as much of it as possible, even those movies that maybe are they DC movies. So we're going to have a fun DC movie talk. We are building up to Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be breaking that down for you as well. So yeah, we're going to try to get into as much of it as possible. Games with Charlie needs to be a cool thing. There you go. Pugs. We are big Pugs fans. She's a big dog fan, period. Yeah, Eric, you have a great weekend too. Hope everything goes well with the shows that you've been doing have been great. So I know you got some interviews planned coming up here. Say hi to Ian for me. It's Chithon saying, "Help me, Mom." Ooh, speaking to Wanda through the dark hole and pretending to be Billy. Oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind.
Billy. Billy? Who's Billy?
Billy.
Who's Billy?
Pretending to be Billy, the little boy. Isn't that one of the two boys?
Yeah,
Billy?
Billy is the one who dressed the same as him.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So we're gonna get going now. An hour and 15 minutes.
First, can I really show me though? The clothing on my teeth. I can have.
You lost some teeth?
I lost my 2 canines, so
She's got a little.
ridiculous.
She's the opposite of a vampire now. She doesn't have the sharp teeth to bite you.
and it really hurts. But I look ridiculous now when I smile.
All right. You guys have an amazing day too, Cade, Rena, Sharon.
I will not fear you. You're too nice to be feared.
Bye, everybody. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you again soon.
Wait, hopefully sometimes you'll have time to curl up on the couch, read a comic, and nerd out.